Hello, hello, hello. Is anybody out there? What's up, guys? Is anybody there? Come say hi in the chat if you're there. What's up, Rebel? I feel like I'm about to do like an operation. How are you? How you doing? I am very sort of not very curious as to how many people will get in here tonight. I know the time of year it is. People will be busy, probably wrapping presents, etc. So maybe we'll get some people over. I'm gonna do some like just fun little designs that I want to do. I want to do some more character designs going through to next year. So that's one thing I'm gonna do. Just like some fun little shapes, really. I'm just gonna do a stencil first, and then draw in some sort of zombie little design, kind of like a what's it? Like a Plants vs Zombies, if you've ever played that game. But kind of similar to that, just like my own little touch on it. With like these cartoony characters, I like their heads to be pretty large. Is anybody about? Let's do. Looks a bit too much like an alien. Maybe we just do perfect circles instead. That's a bit better. Any Christmas plans? So we in recent years, like last 3-4 years, I've been doing the Christmas dinner. So both me and Mrs. Cray end up doing the Christmas dinner for my family. So everybody will be around here on Christmas Day. And what else is there? And then on sort of New Year's, I'll be away with some friends, albeit if Boris, our Prime Minister, doesn't end up chucking us into some sort of lockdown. But fingers crossed it still goes ahead, because I'm very much looking forward to it. But yeah, that's it really. There's not a lot of us as Mrs. Crate. I mean, just my girlfriend. I just call her Mrs. Crate. It's the only name she's really got here, really. But yeah, that's about it really. What plans have you got, Rebel? Just stenciling out this design. I might change the shape of that head in a little bit. So people were saying last week, what's up Ian, how you doing? Like the music last week was a bit different. Is it too quiet this week? I feel like it's so quiet in my ears. I think it's maybe just the type of music it is. I always watch your videos. I appreciate you dropping in and saying hello then in the chat. And thanks for watching all the videos. Rebel, us, my mum, and a few good friends of ours for Christmas. Awesome, awesome. What's up, Lisa? How you doing? Good to see you, Lisa. How are you, my dear? Music is great. Awesome. Yeah, people were saying last week they preferred the music last week with a bit more of a lo-fi, very chilled out sort of vibe to it. So I'll go with it this week. I only put like the exciting music on, I guess, like the trance and stuff, because it gets me a bit, you know, in the mood and whatnot. So that's cool. If I could post them, but if I could just post them, but I'm 9. We can post them on Instagram, can't you? I don't know what Instagram does these days, or what you need to do. It doesn't drown me out. Oh, that's a good idea. It's a good one. It's a good point. So I did, like I said, I did anticipate today maybe being a bit quieter. So we'll see how it goes. Just need to get my angle of the thumb. The thumb's always quite dominant on the top there. I want to give him like big hands, big sort of rocky hands. So this today is like a perfect day for, in a sense that I can just get some drawing done, get some little ideas done for next year. Who's working on their 2022 sign? I've only seen, I think maybe one uptake in it, 1 or 2 from patrons. I know everybody's super busy, so. What's up, Marie? How you doing? Thanks for dropping in. And Kat's here as well. What's up? I just replied to you on Discord. You plan on doing your 2022 sign tonight. That's cool. That's good to see some faces in here. What's up, Jay? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. And Celia, how you doing? What's up, Chloe? What are you working on today? Well, I was just gonna do I want to do some bits of like cartoony sort of work here and there, like next year. So I just want to sort of do something like that. Really, I've not got any plans for anything specific content-wise coming up, but I do want to, you know, kind of like the reindeer design or the elf design. Those real like smooth-looking sort of designs where we get a lot of lighting in there and stuff, so hopefully it works out. But just a little bit of fun, really. I didn't, to be honest, guys, who actually asked that question? It was Kat. I had no idea how many people would turn up today. I know, I was just saying a second ago, it's that time of year, isn't it, where everybody's a bit busy. Maybe some last minute Christmas presents are being wrapped. So But as always, if this turns out pretty cool, I'm sure it will end up being a tutorial. I don't like those feet. Maybe I have to, I don't know. I think his legs are a bit too long. I want that kind of like big head design, so maybe just shrink them down to something like that. That actually doesn't look too bad, to be fair. Something like that. Hopefully it doesn't freeze on you. I see another Diaz in the house. Where's the other Diaz? Oh yeah, Ian, right at the top. My tree is not even up. Whoa, you've not even put your tree up yet? Do you normally do it like that though? Do you normally leave it right to the end? Right to the end? Did I say head or end? I can't remember. I might be super free for a while. My union is on the verge of strike. Whoa, it's super stressful around here. So Jay, I try to make you live every Wednesday now. Me and the niece love watching you. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I think like sometimes I don't realise how many people sort of pop in and like, want to make it a regular thing, you know, and it ends up becoming part of people's weeks and stuff. I want to draw this today though in two different styles. Like I want to do like a flat, like kind of illustration style design, you know, big solid black outlines and stuff, and then the other version I'd like to shade it in and whatnot. So I want to try and just, you know, do two versions of the same thing really. What's up, Louise? How you doing? Celia, neither do my tree this year. Neither do my tree this year. You've not done your tree either? Jeez. You have an alarm set. Oh, that's cool. And the notification comes in at the same time. Oh, that's awesome. I a bit early this week. I think I may change the time. I kind of like the earlier ones because like last week I managed to get off at a good time, like our time, and like you know, having worked the next day and stuff. It's quite nice to get that little a bit of extra kip. Okay, something like that's good. That's fine. It's just a little sketch. Okay, let's try and actually create some shapes from it. I'm gonna keep the original sketch and then just lower that one right down. Let's create a palette. Ooh, while I've got some of you here, we got a sneak peek real quick for you. I've got two sneak peeks for you. Cooper makes a return tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Please remember that the video is going to go up tomorrow. It's not going to go up on Friday. I don't want to leave it till Christmas Eve and then nobody do it, basically. So if I put it up tomorrow, just if you don't already know, you can pop videos in your watch list so you can come back to them later on. You can kind of put them in a little playlist. So this is the Cooper episode that's going up tomorrow. Sometimes the camera, right, starts to make those oranges really bright, so I've had to edit some of the design, the footage, so tone it down a little bit. It's nowhere near like that, but like we've got the cool little visor tint in there, and it's a really cool, fun little design. I've got some Cooper. I do promise is going to get a lot more love next year. I got caught up in like the festivities of things towards the end of the year. You know, like Halloween took over most of October. November we had a bit of a break and caught up with a few things, and then we moved into December where it just was all Christmas. And in hindsight, you know, first year doing this, I think next year I won't do this. I won't do a whole month of certain tutorials. It drove me a little bit mad, but it's also like I've seen like a drop off in certain videos, so I'll probably just continue and then drop a couple festive, not like the whole thing. So Jay, if you want sneak peeks all the time, there's always my Patreon as well. There's a link in the description of the video. You can get sneak peeks over there. But yeah, that's Cooper, and this one here is really important to me because I didn't think we were going to get a special guest on this month, but we are, and the design is so cool. So the special guest will be going up probably Tuesday next week. So let me find the design for you. I need to sort these stacks out, I really do. Stack here. This is her design. Look how cool that is. Just, I admire people that can draw like this, because me personally, I can't do it. Like the sort of very minimalistic, sorry, I'll get my hand out of the way. You guys can just take a look. This real cool minimalistic design. And the people that can draw like this is awesome. We all have, you start to realise we all have our own styles and stuff, so something like this is going to be a real nice change for everybody. A little bunny in there as well. Just a really fun design. So I'm glad we got another special guest on, and she has the smallest account that we've supported so far, so I really want people to just dive over there and show some love as and when the video goes up. So hopefully they do over the festive period. So what will that be? It'll be the 26th, 27th, 28th, something about the 28th, I reckon. So yeah, super happy to be getting that one up. It is a really cute design, yeah. So yeah, the special guest thing's a cool thing, because we started doing it during, I had, I can't say the word because the video will get destroyed in monetization the second you say the word, but I had the illness that's going around. You know what the name of it is. And so yeah, I rushed, and I sat in bed and I was feeling so ill, but I wanted to give somebody the opportunity to be on the channel, and then we did it, and I'm so glad we did do it, because I'm glad it's now become a regular thing. Yeah, I know, people like Marie, you're always one just to chuck in so much support for these people. I love it. I love that we can do a little something. I haven't done any special guest tutorials yet, but I like this one. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the time I do try and pick people. One, I want to try and help them out, but also at the same time I want to pick people that, if they do have a different style, that's even better. I don't do hyper realistic portraits and stuff, so if somebody wanted to come on and do a portrait, that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Or just little designs that I don't particularly do. I've just given him the weirdest head shape. Let's do that line there first, and then let's big old curved head. That's cool. Oh, Louise, delete your message. And Louise, what did you say above? I'm drawing 3 WWE women's champions, and I'll put all 3 of them together and say who will lose their first title in 2022. That's pretty cool. Let's turn that one off. Let's do some eyes. Let's go for a nice yellowy tone. Something maybe like that. Let's do that. Drawing assistant. Is everybody excited and looking forward to Christmas? Oh, that's cool, Louise. I don't really follow WWE too much, to be honest with you. So that sounds pretty cool, though. Let's grab a much darker tone of this one. Something like that. And let's grab... to favourite this brush that I really like the weight of. It's in here somewhere. No, that's not it. I do this all the time. I know I know what brush it is, but I just don't know where it is. Is it in recent? Nope. 2 secs. Let's try and find this brush. There it is. Right, let's just rename this. Just some fire emojis, that'll do. Right, cool. You're not ready for Christmas, in a bit of a funk, or really? And the reason next year I get the printer so I can print out my artwork and sell them. That's pretty cool. We're like a little Etsy account. Oh, we nearly gave our dude a little moustache then. Let's maybe just go for the same yellow for the teeth. So I'm doing all the shapes first, and then, so I might do like the version with like some really cool shading in it, and then I might do a flat version afterwards. That's cool. So Zed. I'm so sorry, I'm terrible with names. It doesn't feel like Christmas this year because of that illness still going around. Yeah, you're telling me. Christmas, yeah, I feel like everybody's in a little bit of a Christmas funk, to give it a name. I think you're right. I think everything going on is not the greatest. I think on the day though, it'll be awesome, won't it? It'll be good to see family. Let's go back to a monoline brush. So that's all of those. Just drawing this as the t-shirt. Around the neck, link that up. What's up, Dobby? Hey, 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 hi, hi, hi. Yeah, it's like Voldemort, isn't it? That illness. They who shall not be named. Drawing is this one. I'm not sure about this track. I'm looking forward to Christmas though. Like, I'm looking forward to on the day. I think like things change as you get a bit older, don't they? Like Christmas is more for sometimes like seeing your like partner's reactions and stuff to their presents and little things like that, really. And my little niece is going to be coming around as well. So she's 3. So yeah, that'll be nice. Because you get to like see the kids side of things. Like we don't usually see her on Christmas Day, but we will be this year. So I'm looking forward to that. Then we need to do like a bit of a blue for some like denim. getting like 3 tones, so eventually if I need these tones, I've got like highlights and shadows ready to go. Voldemort for sure. Right, let's get do some trainers in here. Don't want to do something too bright because it will throw off the whole design. So maybe some sort of dark tone. But then that might also be too dark. Ooh. I want to cut that shoe a little bit. This is where we get into an argument about what they're called, because they're trainers. Like that's what they actually are. I mean, they're not sneakers. So, what's up, Milo? Oh, thanks, Joe. Just a little bit of something different. Like I said, I do like the idea of maybe getting into doing a bit more sort of character designs here and there where possible. I'll add some laces in there in a little bit, like some sort of white tongue on there. But now I think if we turn everything on, and then there's a few little extra details I need to add. They're called tennis shoes. And not sneakers. They're trainers. Like there's only like one legitimate answer and it's trainers, right? Kicks, I mean, I don't mind kicks. Like we say kicks. Let's add like a really soft background color. Let's just add like a disc maybe. Whatever. Oh, what's happened there? Wrong layer, that's right. Just something really sort of soft right in the very background there. A little bit of colour. Mary Jane's. Yeah, they definitely need some work in a minute. Faux shower. Okay, cool. So I'm going to duplicate that group as well, use it as a complete backup and just go straight in on these ones. So this is the slightly darker tone. We'll do maybe a top drop down lighting. A new subscriber on YouTube, Sahira. If you're in the chat, I appreciate you dropping a subscription on YouTube. Name the character. Yeah, you guys come up with some names if you want. Could call him like Zorro or something because he's a zombie, I guess. I'm gonna make him look a bit more like. I want to try like and just do like a really random like brush set. Should we go to textures and just take a look, see if there's anything in here that could work? I mean, the wood's definitely not going to work, is it? Tarkine. What's this one? Gives a cool effect, but that's wild. Let's use the dust brush. Actually, I haven't used that for a while. Or do we do something really soft and use the airbrush? The pain. Salad fingers. My kids are going nuts with the Amazon deliveries. I lost count of the number of times I've said do not open it unless it has your name on the sticker. Yeah, that happened today at our house. I was like, the guy dropped it off at the door and she went to open the door and I was like, don't you think about it. You back away from that door right now. Just keep it simple. Let's just do the airbrush. Drawing assisted. Alpha lock it, Joel. I remember when we first used to come on lives all the time, and I'd like make a mistake like that, and I'd be like, oh no, people think I'm human. What's up, Christy? Merry Christmas to you too, and the JC fam. Appreciate you with the super chat. It's not popped up on the screen yet. Is it gonna? Let's test one. I think that was a test one. Ah, there you are. Chrissy, I appreciate you dropping some love in the chat. It's good to see you. How is life? Appreciate the support. It's terrible getting a hilarious cartoon. It's a terrible... Oh, it's a terrible yet hilarious cartoon from the 2000s. I'm with you. I think we're gonna need like this tone here almost, but like just slightly less dark. Yeah, that's a nice little stopping ground there. People think I'm human. Definitely. I remember people like right at the very first few streams were like, oh, it's great to see you do the live streams because it's great to see you make mistakes. And I'm like, oh, thanks. Yeah, no, appreciate that. Or was it like, I think the way they worded it at the time was like, oh no, it's great to see you make so many mistakes. I was like, okay, cheers. Let's turn off the drawing assist for a minute. Just darken up the underside of the mouth. That's going to come out pretty cool actually if we use these lighter tones. Turn the drawing assist back on. Joe, what is the best gift you've ever given or gotten for Christmas? Whoa, that's a good question. Poor. I've got a terrible memory though. That's the problem. I remember like as a kid, like the feelings you get about getting like a new games console, like a PSP. It was the first PSP that came out. It's a PlayStation Portable. That was the one. Like I was so excited to get that, and like my mum, like absolute hero, would just drive around everywhere to try and find it. Like it sold out everywhere, and yeah, she did a lot of driving around. So yeah, probably like back in the day, like those sort of things. I can't really think about it. I'll tell you what, this is gonna, hang on, the best gift I've had, and I got gifted them maybe 2-3 years ago. These bad boys, my slippers. These are the ones. If you're from the UK, a little Clark's number. I remember getting them right on the day. I remember being like, what the has my life turned into? Like, so what, 3 years ago I'm 25 and I'm like, oh, getting slippers. These have been worn every day since I got them. So yeah, probably my slippers. Oh. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, I just think like I always think back to the good old, like when you're a kid and stuff. Those sort of presents. I'm probably gonna get like a slap for not remembering some presents, but yeah, I can't. I've got such a bad memory. You can't go wrong. Yeah, listen, I knew that would go down with you lot nicely. Like, yeah, good old pair of slippers. You can't go wrong. What's up, Joel? Jovel? Hola? I think I butcher that every week, don't I? I'm so sorry. Let's add in some really nice little soft shadows under here. And some very soft little bits on the hair there. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, and then actually I just remembered, just a little bit underneath the eyebrows. Oh, it's coming along quite well, quite happy with that. Alright, let me catch up with you guys. The character looks like a friend of mine. What, next time, the next was, we did Secret Santa, £25. I put $25 and I put time and thought into the gift and got a big sleeve of Twix. I was so mad. And Dobby can't remember any gifts received, but remember my favourite gifts given. I think like that's something that you start to remember a little bit more, don't you? Like things you give out rather than you get. My mother-in-law hates squirrels, so every Christmas for 20 years I've given. Fair enough. Fair enough. I suppose does Christmas feel a little bit different for some of you with children? I guess like it's more about their sort of reaction to things. You kind of like live Christmas through your children, don't you, at that point? Good music today, thank you. I heard everybody a bit loud and clear last week who preferred the change in the music. So I just chilled it out a bit more this week. Use some white for some real bright elements, like around the eyes. Okay, that's cool. I want to do inside the eye now, so I'm going to do one layer and I'm going to do a drawing guide, edit drawing guide. Let's do symmetry, but let's go radial. Put it right in the middle of the eye, and then let's try and do some cool stuff in there. So if we clip it to that, and then we grab that eye color, let's first of all add in some warmer tones, maybe some brighter tones in the center of the eye, some nice big bits of yellow, and then add some streaks in the eyes here. kind of didn't really do too much, but the colours inside will look good in a sec, because we will also add in some shading to the actual eye to turn off the drawing assist for a sec. Let me catch up before I end up jumping too far ahead. Trying to remember my favourite gifts for Christmas. I guess I'd say boots. Lol, as a kid, as a few favourite gifts. Yeah, this is my first year my kids has been crazy about it. Oh, that's awesome. That must like build up all the excitement in the household. Oh, this needs to like, oh, how am I going to do that? Oh, I'm going to have to undo those layers. Oh, damn, they actually look pretty good. I'm going to have to do it like above. So these are going to have to clip and then do another layer above. And then do exactly the same thing again. In fact, I might as well drawing assist at this point. No. Oh, the drawing assist changed. Options, vertical. Right, hang on, let's do that again. I was rushing that. Let's go right around that top edge. And then this edge down here is a little bit bigger and lighter. And then we switch it to white. Right, so that eye underneath, hate it. Needs way more colour in it. That might be a little bit too much. We'll see. 2 seconds, folks. Not sure if I like that saturation. We'll have a look in a minute. My son's 10 and found out this year. Oh, cat. Cat. Come on. Ruined it for me now. I still got Santa sack every year until my kid. What's up, Basti? Bastali? Hi, I love your drawing. Thank you. I appreciate you dropping in and saying hello. Jay, I guess the zombie is going to look like, going to be your next video tutorial. Oh, JK. I mean, if it's got to be, it can be, but I wasn't intending it. But then I never am. I just get bullied into all of this stuff, to be honest with you. I just hate what I do. JK. What do you mean, Cat? You just gave the gig away for everybody. You told everybody. Some people might not know. Meh, that'll do for a minute. I'm not too Not too hung up on it. I'm saving the palette though, just in case, but right now I'm not too fussed if it does or doesn't make it into a tutorial. It's a bit of fun really today, just to do something a bit goofy. No, shut up. You know, Jar, this is going to be the next. I mean, to be fair, I do want to do more stuff like this. So if that's what we end up doing, we end up doing it. But it'll be my decision. My decision and my decision only. There's going to be multiple versions of it, so you guys are going to have to let me know what you think when we get to the other versions. So like this one, now I'm switching to the next object, which is the brown t-shirt. I may change some of these color tones. I'm not 100% on them. Yes, sure, you're the boss. Could you, just out of curiosity, will people here in the chat that's currently here want to be, well, will be attending a live stream that'll happen next week? So it's just gonna be the same time next week, but it's what, the 29th? I think I'm doing it the 29th. I'll have to double check, but will people be about? I expect most people to be busy, so I'm not going to force it if people are going to be busy. I can just have a lovely week off, I think. Lisa will be around, that's cool. Well, I suppose we'll have to see then. Do I grab an even darker tone and just darken right underneath the neck here? It's looking pretty cool. I'm quite happy with the little look of it. Now the hands are gonna have to be, oh, let's just carry on down. Let's go to the shorts. Let's go to the shorts. Might have to add some texture in there. That'd look really cool, wouldn't it? Like add in some like clothing texture in all of them. So like if we go back to the t-shirt and clipping mask, like a dark layer, and go to, I know exactly what brush I would use. It's probably like under textures, and it's Tarkine. There it is. And it's got like a vertical weave in it, I think. Yeah. So something like that, and then try and find something that maybe just makes it look like it's got like a raggedy old t-shirt on, something like that. Lets it through difference. Oh, let's actually go to the top, multiply, maybe lower multiply down a little bit, gives it a bit more texture. Can you see that in the, yeah, you can see that now. And Milo says I'm looking good today. Appreciate you, Milo. Thank you, thank you. Oh, and the drawing. Oh. You can't win. You just can't win. I really do try to make it. Oh, that'd be cool, Jake. That would be cool. Hopefully, I'll still do it. If it's a quiet one, we'll probably wrap it up kind of quickly, I guess. No day off. Do zombies have belly buttons? Suppose we're about to find out, I guess. You should be available. Okay, cool. Let's alpha lock the next layer down, which is the arms. So I want to move the sketch back up above because the sketch had these lines in here, and that's something I need to draw into the shape. So what I'll do is I'll create a clipping mask and a drawing assist here. Grab that dark line that I was using. This line brush here. Cool. That's just going to add some. Where's the sketch? There it is. Some solid shapes in there, so that now when we alpha lock these. New subscriber on YouTube, Victoria. Appreciate you subscribing. If you're in the chat, Celia, I was following along, but I'll have to go. Thanks so much. You're very welcome, Celia. Good to see you. So I mentioned earlier on. Somebody asked what I'm doing for Christmas and New Year's. I think it was Rebel, and I mentioned that Christmas, I've got family over and stuff, but then over New Year's I am away with friends. Should our Prime Minister not shut that down pretty quickly, and so fingers crossed that goes ahead. But there is a possibility, a very possibility that I'll hit my personal 1 year goal here of 10k on New Year's, and if that's the case, well, I'll be live on Instagram from a hot tub with a couple of drinks. That'd be funny. I'm hoping that actually plans out exactly like that, to be honest with you. That would be cool. Oh, have I jumped straight to the darkest tone? I think I have. Oh, that's a shame. I'm not going to go back on it now. Let's do the body. Not really going to be much in here to leave. It's all going to have to be fairly dark. Belly button or no belly button, chat? What do we reckon? Let's do it. Let's just drop in a random. No, well, not random. It's gonna be in the middle. Give him a little belly button. He needs a belly button. Roger that. Roger that. Legs next. Those trainers need sorting out. I'm not a fan of those. Round off that bobbly kneecap. Oh, that's right. I need to go to this shading colour. Darken up the underside of the knee, so that when we add in a highlight tone, we can just pop that on the top of the kneecap. A little bit reverb. I love doing these reverb highlights. They just make everything look really 3D, really fun. Sorry all, work calls, but it must be off. Have a great Christmas. Chrissy, have a wonderful Christmas yourself. Thank you so much for dropping the super chat. Have a lovely Christmas, and we'll see you after, probably next Wednesday. But otherwise, if we don't see you, also have a lovely new year. Right, his shoes. I want to, the whole design is very simple. I don't want to get into something stupidly intricate for the sake of doing it. So let's just, I'm going to get rid of them. Oh, hang on. I think I've been following you for about 9 or 10 months now, Joel. Can't believe it's almost a year. I know. It's a year. Well, the YouTube channel didn't come about till YouTube channel came around about the 14th or 16th of January. I was looking back through my story the other day, and I can't believe how quick everything moved. Like, I was making TikToks from New Year's Day, from New Year's Eve, one TikTok on New Year's Eve, then every day afterwards I made 2 TikToks every day, so 2 drawings. And then 8 days in, puberty found my account and reposted one of my videos to an audience of 30 million. My Instagram then went straight to the moon, and then everybody started going nuts and being like, yo, can you make a YouTube? Like, we need to know how you do this, we need to know how you do that. And I was like, whoa, okay. I've told this story lots of times, but yeah, I just looking back through my story the other day, and I couldn't believe how quick it all changed. Do I give him some trainers or not? Time does fly. But yeah, nearly a year. I need to do like a sit down and do a like a little video to do a little year's recap. I'm gonna do that while I'm off, but I don't break up till Christmas Eve, so I've got a little while yet. I've got a little reference image off to my side, which is actually pretty helpful, and I think I'm going to use it in a sense of what if we did some like tan boots instead? No, drawing is just stays on, it's clipping, man, sorry. So like, don't like the front of that. Don't like the front of that either. I keep making that too big. So how am I envisioning this? Okay, let's just drop that colour in there, but we change it to like a warm yellowy. If not slightly more pale than that, but just to take a look, see what it looked like. Yeah, sorry, yeah, I think I found, I think you found me on Instagram, Lowell. You saw that I followed Flo and some of my artwork and been following ever since. Yeah, I mean, I still do occasionally. I haven't done it for a little while. Maybe I'll go ahead and do that. But I used to like go and message like anybody who was doing a Procreate tutorial, or drop a comment and be like, hey, come and check out my stuff. And I think a lot of people did from that. You got to do what you got to do, I'm afraid. But yeah, I was a bit naughty with that. I guess you could say it's naughty, but I mean, I was just going out and finding people that would probably like the content. Loads of people no doubt expected it to be spam, or some sort of spammy message, or be like, oh, what the hell does this guy want? But yeah, worked for quite a few people, just I guess like yourself as well. Some of this lo-fi music this week is not the same as last week at all. Should we try this chill instead? So that was lo-fi, this one's just called chill. Well, you probably don't need to do that anymore. You have so many fun. I'm not stopping, Jay. I'm not stopping. I will not stop at all. I know what you're saying. But I can't. I just so hungry for it. I really am. Like, just chasing it down. I will not stop until I tell you when. No, I won't stop ever. But until there's a YouTube plaque here, 100k. Just for some personal recognition, I guess. But other than that, I will continue to keep getting as many people over here as possible. I know what you're saying though, Jay. I hear you. Don't want you thinking I was just like, no, you shut up. They're way too... They're not like punchy enough at all, these boots. Maybe the tongue as well. I need to put some laces in there, really. Oh, I don't know what language that is, but I have no idea. But appreciate you saying hello, if that's what it is. Yeah, I'd love to see 100k on the side there. I think possibly if I hit 10k, they don't do a 10k, I'll probably get something just made myself. Because I said this on stream previous week. You gotta recognize your achievements. No matter how small, as long as you find some pride in it. Oh, Joel, why didn't you make that drawer? I guess I did. I'm not happy with the boot colour, but for the sake of the stream, I'm going to just carry on as it is. I'll maybe come back to it if it ever gets made into a tutorial and change the colour of them a little. Like the body also needs like a bit of a shadow just inside the boot. Just a little one. Not over the moon with that colour, but overall, I mean, the whole thing came out pretty cool. He looks, or she, whatever, don't really matter. I think that looks pretty cool. I think the shorts could maybe do with some hair on my face. The shorts could do with a little bit more love. I don't know what it is I don't like about them. What am I doing? I think just overall, I think they just need to be a bit darker here. Are they not alpha locked either? They must be. Or they must have been. That's kind of cool. But yeah, the boots are wrong. The boots are wrong. So let's pinch those together. let's go up to hue, saturation and brightness. They need to be made a bit darker. They also need maybe a bit more saturation in them. And let's go to curves. Let's punch out the highlights and darken the shadows a bit. And then they look a bit more at home there. I will change those shoes next time we come to if we come to this tutorial. I can't do stitch myself up there. That's pretty fun. That's a pretty fun little design. Yeah, I like that. Let's make the background like a slightly off version of that blue. The background here, turn that up a little bit. Let's change the color though. Let's change that to maybe the same blue as him. That looks cool. Lower that down. Same sort of tones then. And we've got a really cool little zombie. Let's zoom in so you can see some of the detailing in there, like in the head, and some of the highlights and shadows. That's pretty cool. Red Bull today, unfortunately. Today is well, not today. I'm trying to sometimes think about my caffeine content later at night. So that caffeine, right. So I did have another little idea that I put together. Ah, Jay, look at you getting all the followers now, eh? Never thought a zombie was cute. What's red? What needs to be red? Would you ever do a creepier looking zombie? Yeah, I'd do some creepier ones for sure. Sometimes I don't know how far to take it and you don't really want to make people think, oh, what is this? And the eyes look pretty cool. Thanks. Should we call this, let's call this zombie design. Tell you what, actually, what have I got left? Right, let me just switch to full cam for a second. You want the eyes made red? Oh, Red Bull. I'm with you, I'm with you. Oh, a bit slow from me there. Let me just get this done for you because patron early access. Let's get that sorted because Cooper is going to be out tomorrow. But feeling nice. Let's get it done. Let's get it up to you guys now. The only thing I've got to do is just add the palette. I forgot to add the palette to the design. Fell right into that. I know. Let's get Drive. Just sort this out for you. What's up, Altaurus? How you doing? How you doing? Draw along with me. What did we call that? Paste that in there. Let's just make that. I should really try to draw Cooper. I haven't tried yet. Hey Jake, we're now going to be on episode 5 of the Cooper series. So Cooper's going to be getting a lot more love. So 2 seconds. I am just about to post early access to the Cooper design over on Patreon. So if you want to join Patreon, there's a link in the description down below. You can get all sorts of benefits. One of them is exclusive early access. So I'm going to post this over here. So for the rest of the month, I've been giving everybody full benefits. Everybody gets exactly the same. But for a little while, I've been giving everybody access. Sorry, 2 seconds. I can't do 2 things at once, unfortunately. As much as I try. Early access. There you go. Yeah, we've got to do some pajamas, haven't we? Did we say no? We said beanies. This is beanies. It's got to be done. What's up, Amy? How you doing? Okay, cool. That's been posted. Enjoy. Enjoy, darlings. Right. What's next? Let's go back to Instagram. Oh, so I mean that's it. If you're interested. Oh, that's not it. That was my practice piece for it. It turned out like the Cooper design is this one here. Oh, you need to see it, don't you? Live scene. So that is the Cooper design. It goes like weird on camera, but the oranges aren't that crazy. But yeah, that's the Cooper design. That'll be live tomorrow on YouTube, a day earlier than normal. Write it in your diaries. Let the papers know we're a day early tomorrow. And if you just joined, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of our special guest tutorial, which is going to be this one here. This is the special guest tutorial, which will be probably with you guys either Tuesday next week, or I may push it back to the weekend. I'm not too sure. So that'll be our special guest. I'll let you know that individual come the time. I want there to be a wave of support that way, so that's what I'm hoping. Let's just use this Cooper palette for 2 seconds, because which one do you love there, Dobby? Both or the special guest? So it looks like a duck at the minute, but I'll fix that in a minute. Oh, that looks actually pretty good. I hate using a pencil sometimes. Oh, yeah, the pencil design on it. How do you get special guests anyway? I reach out to them. I just simply reach out to them and say, do you want to be on the channel? This is what I can do for you. There's no payment, there's nothing. It's just me simply wanting to reach out and help out another channel. So if you know of any channels you think would like that, then let me know. But I mean, don't go saying, oh yeah, don't be like, oh yeah, I know this lady called Flo, she'd love to be on, like, you know, it's for certain types of audiences and certain types of accounts, you know, that are on the up, and want to make sure they get some recognition. Or just exposure. I think exposure is the correct word really to use. Jay, are you part of our Discord server? It's completely free to join. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I kind of like that now. I think the tail needs to be a bit bigger though. That's cool. Oh, I know. It won't be Flo has enough. Right. Flo has enough. I know. She's like, because you search Procreate and she's like right at the list. That's why I hope like one of my videos might end up one day. It's like it's just down to Google really, but hoping that like it pops up right at the very top for everybody. That would be cool. How does Discord work? Oh, sorry, so you're not part of it. I think there's a link in the description. Discord is like, you know, like imagine what's your WhatsApp account, or you know, like that for example, just all your threads of messages. Well, that's what we have on Discord. So you join the Joel Create Discord, it's completely free, and then all the different chats in there, you can like drop in and join in with the conversation. So we have different topics for different things. When people become patrons, they get access to even more chats on there as well. So yeah, I share my videos on there. Sometimes I share content that patrons get, but also I share some like sneak peeks and stuff on Discord for people that have joined, so they get a little extra something. We have lots of new people to Discord itself over there, so we can help you all out if required. It's no problem at all. Mate. Delicious line, that one. I'll probably join. Sounds cool. Yeah, we've got lots of people over there. We do doodle chat. Did we do a doodle challenge this week? That was meant to go up today. So Jay, I do a doodle challenge. So I post a video. Sorry, let me start again. I post a doodle, and then everybody takes the doodle and they create something out of it. And you can go back and you can find all the other doodles, and it's just like a cool little, I guess, experiment in a sense, or just a little fun test really, just to see what everybody else sees when they see that particular little line or doodle. And yes, it's pretty fun just to see what everybody comes up with. There's a few there's a few Discord users that just continuously try to turn it into boobs. I've given up fighting it, to be honest with you. I feel like I took over the chat. Where'd everybody go? I know. Everybody, you kicked everybody out. Milo loves the doodle challenges. So Milo is a good example for, if you don't mind me using you as an example, is that Milo's like not a patron, but does join in with everybody on my Discord. So my Discord very much is like a mix of everybody. You don't have to be part of anything in particular. You are more than welcome to come and join with the community. And you can share your designs. They don't have to be Joel Create designs. They can be anybody's designs. Any tutorials you follow, I'm happy for people to share whatever they want. Milo's a great example actually of somebody who was in a live stream and then joined the Discord straight after, and has continued to hang around with everybody. It's a fun place to be, and I'll tell you, only because I don't tolerate like negativity over there. So if somebody, like, people will not critique your work unless asked to by yourself. I won't stand for anything else. Just to keep things, just to keep the peace a little bit. Like, you don't need to voice an opinion unless it's asked for, I believe. So, Chris, how you doing? How you doing? Right, I don't know if I'm the only one, but I've watched Friends through start to finish. Think, is it twice or maybe 3 times? I can't really remember anymore. I think it might be twice or 3 times. Jay, it's all good. Nah, totally. I didn't think you would. But yeah, we just tried to have a nice time over there. So what I'm going to do now here is I'm going to turn off that guide, and we've got like a sort of a simple fox at the minute. But what we'll do is we're going to reference the shape. I'm hoping this works out okay, because I really would like to make this a tutorial. I'm just going to let's create a new palette, because this could be something super simple to do. We're going to get some lovely colours, so let's grab a nice, just remembered, need to turn, there we go. And Chris, finally can sit down and watch the stream. Been busy with preps. My daughter turns 12 tomorrow. Busy day, I think. Sorry, I'm great, thank you. Hope as well. Hope you are as well. And chat. Well, happy birthday to your daughter for tomorrow. Hope she has a lovely day. So we drop that orange in. And then we're going to move to some other tones, and just like with the soft airbrush, we could like maybe isolate this line here. Go around and select the tail and then invert it for a second, and then just add in some really fun. Turn off the reference now. Add in some really fun fun colours here. Some just lovely warm tones. I think maybe we could get away with adding a bit of a redder, darker tone maybe, or a couple around that top edge. And then we will switch it out to black. Reduce that brush size down. Cat's back. Go ahead and we darken up the top of these ears. Tell you what we'll do, just to keep life super easy, just go backwards and forwards, curve in our pen like so. That's pretty good. Invert that selection back, and let's do the same thing but with the tails. I think that's the and then we will do a clipping mask layer to that. Let's go in with some white. Grab the line brush. Maybe try like a wobbly line. Let's try that. It doesn't look too bad for a minute. Didn't like that. Downloading the Discord app right now. Get on, Jay. Love that. Oh, now I want to draw. Well, this one here. It's quite a fun sort of minimal look. I don't like the tail. I don't like the tail at all. Tail either just needs, the tail probably needs to have a solid shape across, just to match up to the sort of minimalism of the other style. So maybe like a nice curve arc like that, maybe. Link that all up. Now, Joe, just fill it in. It's all good. It's all good. That's much better. This will be a tutorial. Oh, God. Yeah, it will be. This is a really cool minimal one, really. I don't want to add too much to it. Keep it nice and simple. Do you think we need to add, like, it all comes down to perspective and angles, but if we added like a line here just to show like the front legs, front legs would probably be a bit more, maybe. It can work, it can work. But the white probably has to change. See, Marie knows exactly what I'm on about. This always happens. I suppose it's a good thing. Do we think? I don't think we need the leg, you know? Like maybe, do we like add it here? Or like just bolden that line up into this one? And then maybe colour that in? Like that little gap. What was the original colour? Oh, I've got no idea now. It's I don't know why it's even a question of a tutorial or not. I mean, honestly, Joe, you know what people want. I saw a design here of this. It's true though. It is true. That's fine. But they oh, what's happened to? Great. They had some leaves floating in the sky around it. I'm not sure I will do that, but we shall have a look. Give the people what they want. We the people. Cat, don't start rallying people together. You don't want to get banned just before Christmas. I'm not sure about the leaves. We'll see. We'll see how the leaves work out. What are you joking, Cat? I think I just like that on its own. I don't think I want to add the leaves. I think I like the simplicity of it. I preferred it when it was that size. We'll see how it goes. What's up, Jake? Hey Joe, love your tutorials. Stop by as I'm not feeling very well at ATM, but your stream is helping distract me. Have a good Christmas. Have a wonderful Christmas yourself, my friend. Good to see you dropping in. Appreciate you being here. Do these every Wednesday if you want to come say hello in future. Every Wednesday. Do we add the, hang on, I think I need to make a new layer for this so I don't mess it up. And then maybe some extra little accents. What's up, Jay? You keep getting interrupted. I'm putting my blanket on my legs. My legs are a wee little bit cold. Chris, it blows my mind how talented people are putting on paper or digitally what they see in their mind amazes me. Can only draw what I see before my eyes, but when it comes to putting down to what I see in my mind, I just can't. I hear you. Hey, listen, we've all been there. What's happened here? Oh, but yeah, I appreciate that though. If that's right. So now let's go to liquefy. I just want to maybe just adjust these ears. No, I want to liquefy the entire thing. Can I liquefy the entire thing? I can. Just thinking, like, could they, rather than be sort of pointed backwards, be curved upwards instead? Then reduce that right down and try and push. I'm not sure. I think they could both be doing with like being pushed forward a little bit, but like correctly to the point where like this whole thing might have to be redrawn. Just experiment at this point, just pushing. I think they could do with being curved forward. I don't mind them as they are, but I think like for cuteness and stuff they can maybe get moved forward, so maybe something like that. I think like little touches we could do kind of similar to the other one that we just did, you know. Maybe we grab the base color that we had and we make that, we grab a layer here. Let's go to calligraphy. Something like that looks pretty cool because like the, hopefully, right, okay, so that's too big, so we need to scale it down, hit the orange line as I always teach, make sure things are lovely and centered. I can't hit this vertical line. Right, we'll start again. There we go. So that the fox is just outside. I think that looks really cool. If we lower that opacity right down, we maybe change the background color to this. Maybe we change the background color. We go to values, saturation. Now let's go values on the background color here. Bring that right down. Why is that? Oh. See, to me that looks a bit too pink. Lower the saturation of that and bring that up. Not fully against that. That looks kind of cool. But if this was a YouTube video, it would be awesome because it's so quick and easy. Well, I say quick and easy, but like it's a very quick and simple design, which I think would look really cool. I think we could do something a bit further. Maybe we would like duplicate the layer, flatten it down, alpha lock it, fill it so we can create a little drop shadow in here. So fill that layer, lower the opacity right down. Let's go down to about 10%. The light's coming from the top right, so let's just move this down to the back right, back left, like so. Creating a little shadow just to make it step off the page a little bit. Do we get rid of the circle then? Just have it like that? No, quite like the circle. What if we made that white? And we made the background a bit brighter. So something like that, and then increase that all the way up to 100%. Clip that to that. Do you know what would look really cool is if the fox itself's tail was perfect to this curve. Kind of like that. So that it kind of follows this motion all the way around, and then its ears at the top there just sit outside of the wheel. Oh, sorry. I'm just nattering to myself. Chris, thank you for the confidence, Kat. I used to draw when I was a kid, but I kind of got lost somehow. I'm learning a lot now, though. Hey, Chris, listen, like Kat said, though, it is just practice, and it's loads of practice. I draw the same stuff in the same way every time. Well, every time, but in each time I do it, I may do something slightly different, where like I'll maybe make it so that I don't know, the way I shade some mountains, I'll maybe use a different brush or try a different technique, but just one little thing you try different every time. You start to build up these like different methods of doing it, and then build up your sort of arsenal of, you know, techniques. You know, the shadows that I've been using lately on a paper cut design are very different to the shadows I used to do before. I've tried to come up with like a very soft look to everything. So yeah, we just practice, and if you keep following the tutorials, which I know you are, I can see it on Instagram, you'll pick up all these techniques and you won't even think about it, and I'll drum it into you. You'll be fine. And Kat, we like the quick and easy ones. Nice break from, you know, if are you still doing the mountains? Listen, you guys asked for it. You guys begged me to do it. What's up, Jesse? How you doing? You begged me for the mountains, Kat. You wanted it done on that tutorial. And Kat, I love drawing in Procreate. If you make a mistake, just undo it. Exactly. And Milo reckons the background is perfect. That's cool. I think we are very close to the background being there. I'm just not 100% yet. Like, I think it needs to be maybe a warmer tone like that, but like obviously a more pastel version. That's very good. That's getting a lot closer to the family of colors that we've got going on here, but we don't want to do too much. If we go to harmony, have you guys ever seen this before? So if you go to the harmony tab on your colors, from here, the color I've got selected is here, and any color I select, I can change it under here, and we've got multiple different options, but you can pick complementary. So the color I'm using here, its complementary color is actually this blue tone, which means if I drop that blue tone onto the background, now that should, and as it does, helps that image just pop. And I think I prefer the blue now compared to the other one, simply because of exactly that. We get the complementary color. The actual main complementary color to the background is this blue, and if we drop that blue in, well, I think that does it. I really do. I think that does it. It helps complement it. There's no other word for it. What do we think, guys? Guys and girls? You didn't know that, Chris? Nah, now you do. There's a couple of different settings in there. If you go to harmony, complementary, you've got split complementary. So this is the color you've got, and then it's picking two tones opposite that are complementary colors. So we could maybe like select this one here, for example, and drop. Well, hang on, that's the complementary. So what I actually need to do is technically go back and select this color here, which I've used as the background. So no. That's the complementary. So now it's going to pick two complementary colors. So I can pick maybe this darker blue shade and drop that into this space instead. It's quite a beautiful color. We could go to this green, drop that in, but it does its best. But that blue is probably the one. Maybe that blue actually goes inside the disc. And we go for something like that. Invert that maybe. No, because it doesn't make sense why I'm doing that. What might look pretty cool, don't know why I said that. God, that's a big knife. Is change the background color to white and leave it like that instead. Quite like that. And then maybe do the same drop shadow of the circle that I've been doing on the other one. I think it's about 25%. Grab the cursor of this circle. Is it 25%? Yeah, 25. It just looks a lot darker because it's on there. Now, see, I like the background to be flat, so we just change it to a flat tone like that. And then we let the shadow stay clipped on the inside. That looks pretty cool. This one's going to make a pretty cool tutorial, isn't it, actually? Pretty happy with this one. Do we add some more style in here? Damn. Do we like it with that little bit of fluffy tough fluff? Or do we like it smooth like it was before where it was super nice and round? If we add a bit of tough there, we may have to add a little bit of tough there. Jay's on Discord, let's go. Are you Froggy Leg? Are you Froggy Leg? What are you on about? Me? Oh, sorry. I'm not paying any attention on my cat, I'm sorry. You mean Jay? My middle daughter is obsessed with foxes. She is definitely going to love this one. You like the jagged edge? Fluff, fluff. Add some to the tail. The people have spoken. Add some to the tail. Not sure I want to. I decided to make my name the same as my Instagram. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, there's a layer missing. There it is. If we were going to go ahead and maybe add some extra little accents, which I'm not confident I will do, because at this point I'm starting to slowly get to the point where I'm making adjustments. We would add in a triangle shadow here behind the ear. Lower the opacity down at this point to maybe 25% as well, so it's consistent with the rest. Little shadow there in behind. Little shadow in there. That helps the tail nicely stand out. And then if we increase that, thing is, that's going to have to be one big movement. You're going to have to go all the way down here and then flick up and go all the way around that side of the fox. But at this point I'm getting away from the simplicity, so this is what I always battle with myself with. I think that's not a bad little touch to make, to be fair. Like, I think they're pretty minimal changes. Love the wee little fox. Just stop there. It's beautiful. So just like that, yeah? Just like that. We're done. No more. No more. That's what I mean. I want to get into just like really cool minimal stuff like this that's probably walk away. Alright, see you later, chat. Something just minimal like that looks pretty cool. I asked you a question, and I need a very straightforward answer from you. Okay, this is a serious question as well, so drop a 1 in the chat to let me know that you're there. It's a real serious question. Chrissy's here as well. Right. Is Coke Zero better than normal Coke? And if you say yeah, I'm banning you immediately. Because Coke Zero is rubbish. It's awful. Rubbish. It's so... Nah, it's awful. This hoodie's sick, by the way, isn't it? Look at that design. And then it's got the same thing on the back as well. I'm pretty cool, you know. Like, I must be pretty cool. Don't drink Coke. I'm safe, I guess. Yeah, you're good. You can stay. New subscriber on YouTube, Nadine. Nadine, if you're here, thanks for dropping us up. Ah, oh, so my cat's just made me think. My winter drink, it's Jack Daniel's honey and Coke, and I mean that stuff just smooth as anything, beautiful, and it'll be me all the way through. It's so good. So good. Dangerously good though, because it just goes down so well. Chrissy seconds that as well from Cat with the rum. My winter drink is rum chatter hot chocolate. And Jay, that's my favourite. Good taste, lovely taste. That's never going to be a tutorial. That's the last time you're ever going to see that. So we're going to move on. Minimal designs. Minimal designs. So I have a few little things that I've like put together. I was thinking about this. Fireball and apple cider. I don't think I've ever had that. And Milo's a fan of Jack as well. Good taste, good taste. Nah, joking. It'll be a tutorial. I might try and record that very quickly. Not tonight. Do you want a stencil for that? Because there is a stencil in the guide itself. So I already did one. There's a guide stencil. I think I'll provide it. It's up to you if you want to use it or not. Yeah. Stencil, sure. Okay, cool. It just helps people out. I always want to make sure everybody can do it. Jay, it's going to be a tutorial. It's good, it's good. Yeah, all good. Oh, whoa, what's happened? I've lost you all for a second. Stencil as well, roger. I think it's good because people can just use it if they want to or just turn it off. It's totally up to them, so... Agreed. I was late to the party. It's in the middle of a work day where I'm at. Are you in the States as well, Chrissy? I think Marie's... No, is it Marie? Marie, you're not usually at work. Kat is usually at work. Kat, I think, is at work. We get a lot of people listening in. I've said this to Mrs. Create before that if I was to ever do this full time, I was like, listen, one night a week, I'm going to have to do like a really late stream. And like for me, I would probably I'd start the stream at 12 o'clock my time, which works out for you if there's a 5-hour difference between here and New York, I think it is. Yeah, so that's going to work out about 7 o'clock for you. So, and then like stream for like 4 hours or something. So, am I reading that right? Buy Mrs. Create some nice slippers. Dobby with a $20 super chat. Dobby, thank you so much for your support. I'll have to put that in the old slipper fund. Does that say Mr. Create? Yeah, it definitely says Mr. Create. I'll put it in the Mr. Create slipper fund. Thank you, Dobby. You're the best. Oh yeah, sorry, Marie. You are YouTube full time. I thought I remember something about work one time, but I don't think you ever did say that. But yeah, like a midnight stream here, and then go all the way through to like maybe 5 o'clock here, so 4 o'clock in the morning here. But for you guys, that would work out as sort of 7 all the way through to 11, and that's like prime because most of my audience is US based. I think it's like 28% is US based. So get that woman some comfy slippers. Aye aye, Captain. That would be cool, but I'd be knackered. I mean, I'd have to be full time at that point, you know, because that'd be brutal. I want to do that again, but with a panda maybe. Let's find a good reference. Don't know how that would work as a panda, because no, not a panda. Panda's a stupid idea because there's no colour in it, so you can't get a nice complementary colour to do something similar to that. Fire some animals at me. Let's go. Let's try and find another animal. I love doing a fox because you can make them so minimalistic and simple. And Am I meant to be searching for that? If I search for that, and that is... Oh, okay. What a funny looking animal. I can't do a frog again. Jay, I don't know if you've ever seen this, but this is a frog tutorial I did on Patreon. Where is it? Am I actually going legally blind? We did a frog tutorial over on Patreon. It was Patreon tutorial number 7. Which is sort of really cool, lovely. Oh, I'll tell you what, you can't even see my screen. Hey. This was a tutorial, so a frog tutorial that we did on Patreon. And like I was just showing you there's some lovely textures in here with some really fun brushes. But a few of our patrons, they've got frogs themselves, so I was inspired to do it for them. So yeah, this was a little Patreon exclusive tutorial. Should we take a look through them just very quickly? We've got the astronaut at the very beginning, the northern lights. We've got, oh, that's it. There was I was going to do a minimalistic northern lights. You didn't do the frog cat. Sup, Siska? How you doing? I'm very good, thank you. Could do a dog, frog, red panda maybe. Little monkey. Could do a little monkey. If we can keep it very minimalistic. The one thing I love about doing a fox, an owl is a good idea. It's like, it's technically about 3. That was technically like 3 lines to do that whole thing. Just simply because of the way it's sort of set up. What's the time? Tortoise. I had 2 frogs when I was a kid. I've never had a frog. Oh wow, that's beautiful. See, that one is a good idea. Just ended a photo shoot with one of my friends. Oh, that's cool. What, were you being the photographer? You were in the photo shoot. And our frog's a hard pet to take care of. I've done 0 research. You're best asking Julie and Chrissy over on Discord. Raccoons. I don't think we have raccoons over here. Nah. We got badgers. I would imagine that they're part of the same family, but maybe not. Oh, I need to sketch this out first. My frogs were water frogs only, and it was hard cleaning their tank. We'd lose the frogs and they'd hop out. What a nightmare. Edit, canvas, drawing guide. Honey badgers. What's a honey badger? No, not no, I think a honey badger is like, isn't it? Hang on, you just get me. Should I be searching for this? No, that's huge. It's a normal UK badger. A UK badger is actually a pretty good looking little animal. Yeah, I'm into photo shoots, filming, editing, and camera stuff. That's cool. I love camera stuff. Myself, I'm always looking at buying new equipment, which I get shouted at. Yeah, I went on Google. I just saw what a honey badger looks like. And Dobby just became a YouTube member or YouTube supporter. Appreciate you, Dobby. And you got your badge back. I did think your name looked funny in chat. And I just realised what it is. You got your little green label back. Guys, if you want to become a YouTube member now, it's been dropped all the way down to, it's like 99 cents or 99 pence wherever you are in the world. Dropped it right down. And Chrissy with the super sticker in the chat for $4.99. I appreciate you, Chrissy, as well. Thank you. I appreciate the support. It'll pop up on the screen then. It should do in a minute. Drives me nuts when it does this. There we go. Little super chat. Chrissy, I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Have a lovely Christmas. Happy holidays to you too. Hope you have a lovely day. There should be a join. Oh, what's this? I don't know how to do that on YouTube. Become a member. I can find it for you if you want it. I think I've already got it in front of me actually. And Julie's here. It's about time. Oh, we've actually done some pretty cool designs today. I'll show you them in a second. Well, it's about bloody time. Where is it? Members. Yeah, annoyingly sometimes on PC, it's so annoying sometimes the way that Apple does it, and it's really frustrating for me for the YouTube membership sort of thing, that it doesn't necessarily show all the time for everybody on iOS. So we make do. Stick with Patreon. Patreon have got some cool stuff coming next year as well. They're trying to really put a lot behind what they're doing at the minute, which is really cool from my point of view. So I'm happy with what the stuff that they've like emailed out that they're bringing. It's more like, it's nothing major, like really. It's just a lot of like new app will be coming soon and whatnot. So yeah, it's just like little things like that, because that doesn't necessarily work too well at the minute. Like with memberships, sometimes it can be a bit fiddly. Right, let's sketch this out real quick. Let's make it drawing assisted so that we get these beautiful lines every time. And Julie, I will show you the design that we came up with earlier on. I say we because everybody in chat did have their say on a few bits. That's the link, by the way, if you wanted to. Sorry, I forgot to mention it a second ago, to the YouTube memberships, if that's something you want to do. But you get extra benefits in the chat, basically. You get extra emojis, you get a little badge beside your name, a little loyalty badge. So the longer you are a supporter, it will change colour over time. And you get access to the custom emojis as mentioned. And what else is there? That's it really. It's just another way of supporting the channel, to be honest. Totally optional, not really necessary if you don't want to do it. It's just I've tried. It used to be a lot more expensive, and I've dropped it down because it's just a little something really now for the live streams more than anything. Oh, that's very pretty. The annoying thing is I feel like that extra line around the outside needs to join up. I don't really want it to. I think I'm going about that the wrong way. I need to go down here instead. I don't like that face. Why don't I like that face? Because it's too big. Yeah, it's meant to just go around the eyes, isn't it? That's why. That's why it doesn't look right. Yeah, around the eyes. Well, you can do the face as well, actually, looking at it from a few different... Oh, drop a little bit in the middle. That might look pretty good. Not sure I like that either. Let's try the other way. Let's try doing it. I think the chin piece needs to be near the beak. I'll move the beak a lot higher up. Wait, you're saying to move stuff down, up or down? I think the chin needs to be... Chris, you just became a YouTube supporter as well. Appreciate you, Chris. I say Chrissy, sorry. Chris, I mean. Yeah, so I'm looking at loads of reference images, and everybody seems to do it two ways, and some of them do have the beaks a bit higher. It's just something about it's just not looking right to me. I don't know what it is. But Chris, your badge will change in a month's time to all the different colours. Yeah, see, I'm seeing another design there that I like the look of a bit more, where they do that and then round. So they go round here. No. Straight under here, so go round here. Oh, if that was more into a point, that would have looked okay. And then let me just try. That to me looks better. What do we reckon? I think that looks better. We get rid of this line a little bit more around here. Yeah. That looks better. That looks better. That looks better. So now I'm just thinking, like, do I actually use that as the stencil instead? And then redo that whole thing? Because there's certain lines there that I would like to redo. Chrissy is okay. I'm used to. Okay, cool. Some people get quite funny, don't they, about like their names and stuff. They want it to be a bang on or nothing else. So what I would do now is I would do this line again, but maybe to like there, and then I would do a conjoining line here. It fades all the way down and into there. That's beautiful. Another line here, down and into here. That needs to link. Beautiful. Just tidy up the end there. Ooh. That's looking better. Much better. Now the good thing with this brush is you want to try and get the lines to like nicely run out and just thin themselves. Like the way you can just manipulate this brush is beautiful. And then you can start really thin here and then get really chunky in the middle. Just as long as it links. Happy with that. Happy with that. Let's turn the log back on, or the branch even. Move that up. That's looking good. What brush are you using just now? So this one's a brush from, you might have to search for it, by Wow Bab. Let me find it. But the collection, I can't remember what it was called. It was free on the Procreate brushes website that I always go to. Just procreate.brushes.work. Am I going to be able to find this? I should want to find it because I want to use it for this tutorial. No, come on. Please be it. I found her work though on Procreate Folio, so hopefully it's all on there and I'll be able to find it. Who's this? Hey Charlie. Hey Charlie. Wanna come say hello? I'm tired. Come here. Up. Oh, good boy. What's that? You knocked my drink over. Your tail's going mental. What are we doing? I'm gonna try and find that brush. Where is it? Sweetie. Who's a lover, aren't you, boy? Hmm? Oh, this might be it. Charlie. I'm trying to work. I'm working. Speak. Charlie, speak. Hey, Charlie, speak. Charlie, speak. Speak. Here's a kitty. Go down. Out. You can lie down if you want to, but just lay down. I don't know if that's the brush set. Oh, that might be the brush set. Has it got a line? It does. I'll pop it in Discord really quickly. That brush set is Joe's got his blankie. I was gonna swear at you then. I'm a bit cold. I'm a bit cold, right? I'm an old man. I need my beat button. That's what I need. After Christmas, I'm getting it. So, no, I put it in general just in case, like, Jay is here, for example. I put it in general. Yeah, I put it in general. Just in case Jay wants it. And I'm wearing my slippers, yeah. I'm just old. Like, you only need to see from here up. So everything else down there, I could be wearing a kilt. In that brush collection, there's one called Line, and it's the same one. Oh, right, let's get this owl done. Because you're slowly going to get some overtime from me in a minute. I'm not. I'm not wearing a kilt. I'm gonna do like the white ones with the orange chest. Do they do? Hang on. Do owls even do that? Like a true Scotsman? No, they have white on the chest and a little bit of colour around the outside. That's pretty much the one I'd like to do. But I don't think that's the one. You're not old, by the way. I feel it. I woke up today and I couldn't turn my head to the right. So I was worried that like I'd have to do the whole chat like this and just like look to my, because I couldn't wake. This is so sore. What is me? I am blue. Let's do. Yeah, let's just do an owl like that. That's fine. Let's do like a. Right. Let's reference. So turn that one off now. That's all good. So we're gonna reference this image very quickly. Reference. We are gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab a slightly brown color. And Julie, I will show you the other ones, I promise, in a sec. Just want to get through this. That's not a bad color. Oh, I just realized my iPad's just changed to thingy mode, whatever that is called again. Lovely. Drawing assist that. So we can drop that in for a minute. White face in there. Or like a slightly cream color. So I've seen this like cartoony design I just spotted online, so we're going to try and maybe run with that for a minute. Julie, did you just moderate me? I've just realised. Are you moderating me there? Telling me it's in the wrong chat? I'm just looking for an excuse to ban someone, is that it? We ain't got any trouble, have we? Nothing to do. What I should have done was I should have done that separately. I am stupid. Three more sleeps and you can finally open your Sketchbook Pro. Oh, I must have just been like teasing you in videos then, every single one that you watched. Do you know what? For the price that they sell at, I think I've affiliated more than I was expecting to do with those, because they're not cheap, are they? They're not cheap at all. Right, so now I would alpha lock this layer, and then we're going to repeat the same steps that we did in the Fox design. So we're going to just brighten up the inside here, but we need to also make sure it's drawing assisted. So what we do on one side, we get on the other. Add in some nice warmer colours. I'm going to add this to the palette before I forget. Yeah, let's do that. Let's add some colour around the eyes. Something like that maybe. Let's go for a slightly darker tone on the chest there. Do the same up here, so alpha lock that layer. Drawing assisted, yeah. I think maybe we could do with like selecting a bit of a brighter tone. That's lovely. Darken up around the bottom of the head, around the outside there maybe. Maybe a little bit under the beak and a little bit under the eye. We want to keep that simple minimalistic look, and then we switch out to white to create some nice little accent lines, working out maybe an angle for the light source. So maybe just some little dashes on the ears. And there was something on the eyes there. And then maybe we do a clipping mask to this one. We need to pick a light direction, so maybe, actually tell you what, we could just do it symmetry wise. I'm not ignoring you, I'll be with you in 2 seconds. I'm just at work right now, sorry. Or do we keep it white? No, let's drop it to about 25%. Let's see what that looks like. Let's do the same then. Lovely, love that. Should we do one above there as well? Clipping mask, 25%. Oh, it's drawing assisted. That's come to life quite a bit. Hey, what am I missing? What am I missing? Can't see my drawing this whole time, for God's sake. Yeah, Marie had to super chat to get my attention. Oh, I'm switching the cam. Yeah, look, it's done. How long's it been like that for? Marie, thanks for the $2. I can refund you if you want. Yeah, it's done now, so you should have been paying attention. And like Julie said, it's not the worst view in the world. You can do. I'm sorry. I saw the blue come up in the chat and I was like, oh, something's going on. It was like, hey, you. That was wonderful. I've learned so much. Hey, listen, all I did was just add some different colours in it and some white highlight tones. That's all I did. Keeping this minimalistic. We're going to do the same with the shadows now, so pay attention. Let me just... I was going to flick that straight back around then. Right, pay attention to me doing it wrong. Turn on the drawing assist. Darken up into there. Darken up over the feet. Oh, imagine if I did a whole tutorial like that and I just upload it. Julie, I'm banning people for saying that. joking. Okay, so now we're going to do the same trick we did earlier on. Okay, so we're going to grab either one of these colours. Let's grab the main brown colour for the owl, and we want to affect the background colour of this circle. So we're going to go to our colours, we're going to go to harmony, we're going to go to complementary. I'm going to grab this colour here, I'm going to drag and drop that into there. So that's a beautiful little colour between the two. Let's unreference that one and drag that into the circle. That's a lovely colour. No, I'm only joking, Jay. Like, you could shout tutorial all you want. It's not happening. So that's one complementary colour. Oh, Milo's just going straight in. I demand a tutorial for the owl because of the cam. Fair enough. I'll have to do my best. I did. My camera wasn't on. Talking to the room, not recording. Nothing recording. Ugh. What a nightmare. Let's check out the complementary colour for this one, which is this blue colour. Which one do I prefer? That one's nice. I do like that colour tone. It might be a bit too dark though. Let's grab this colour here. This might be the solution. So I think it was this colour. This blue might be the one. Ah, there we go. Nice little in-between one. So I did it stood on a branch, but like a curved little branch there. I think you could maybe do one side that's like just runs straight off, and then on this side we want this curve here to just like nicely wrap itself into the curve of the circle. So something like that looks pretty good. So it comes in here and then just wraps out nicely like that. And I think if we clipped that to that like so, that looks pretty good. We do the same things we did in the last one, which we added a drop shadow behind the actual animal. So let's grab all of this, group it together, duplicate it, flatten it, alpha lock it. Let's grab black. Let's grab that colour actually and chuck that as the background. Let's go black, fill, alpha lock, 25%. Grab a cursor. Nice little shadow. We'll do the same for the stick actually. The stick doesn't need to stay that colour though. The stick really needs to be almost the same dark brown really. Is that Charlie still? It is Charlie. And then let's do the same here. Drop that to 25%. So little thing here, because we've got multiple elements, the best thing to do is actually link your shadows together. So if I actually go ahead and I make the shadow of the owl 100%, and then I move the shadow where I want the line to go, still at 100% into position. So that looks pretty good to me. And then I'll need to grab that layer and pinch the two together, and then lower the opacity of both so you don't get the overlap of the two shadows on top of each other. A second ago its feet were overlapping the stick. So I would make it dark blue. I mean, the thing is, like, maybe we try something a bit different with this one. Maybe we grab the complementary colour from the dark brown, which was harmony, this colour here. We add that to the palette, and then maybe we do something where we do like a gradient effect or something. So maybe we do a line straight across, and then the blue in the bottom half, gauge and blur it, That's pretty good. That gives a nice sort of contrast tone between the two. Helps it stand out on the top as well. You could, if you wanted to, go in and add some stars. I'm not going to do it because we want to do this minimalistic look. I can't remember what we did with the other design. Did we add a drop shadow behind the circle? I don't think we did. And also, I think all of this needs to be bigger. Much, much bigger. Like this owl needs to sit the same as the other one did, where the ears, or just the top of the design, just starts to poke its head up and out of the design, like that. That looks loads better. Yeah, loads better. Did I just move the stencil at the same time? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, cool. Let me catch up on chat for 2 secs. Oh, okay, I'm pretty caught up anyway. You were this tutorial because of the cam, the dark one, owls come at night. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that's some really cool colours. We've got some nice soft sort of gradients, soft airbrushing in here. So it's nice to have the background do the same thing as well. So that was the owl. Let's show you the fox, the fox. So this was the one we did earlier. Much brighter colours. Nice little gradient in here. Drop shadow around the outside there. Lovely white little accents on the top. Drop shadow on the inside. That tail nicely follows in with the circle. And we used a complementary colour for the background as well. So that's a pretty simplistic one. Again, it's kind of like, it's one line down here. And then one up here. And then this line here goes all the way around. So what is it? Roughly around about 5 or 6 lines to get that nailed. So we did a really cool owl, which had a much flatter colour palette, but I think looks pretty sweet. And then we did the fox as well. Right, so you're going to have to make you pick. Is it the fox or is it the wolf? Or do you want the alien? Which, by the way, looks absolutely sick now. I've just come back to it. I think that looks so cool. Actually, the fox is going to be a tutorial. It might be the first one in I don't know what that means, unfortunately. The ACV. Sorry. The fox will be a tutorial. It'll probably be on YouTube. Probably be the first one of the year. If not, it will be. That's what we said. Plants vs Zombies at the time. I like the owl one though. I don't really want that one to go to waste really, but I don't also want you guys doing it as a Patreon tutorial when we've already done it basically with the fox. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to think how I could do this. I also don't know what I'm doing for your first Patreon tutorial next month. I've got a little while to sit back and sort of maybe do a bit of drawing. Trying to think of some new styles. Like this is something I want to do a lot more of, like minimalistic, very clean, super clean with the lines and stuff. Like if you can learn to do your line work a little better, like I said, like the weight of some of these lines, how this line is nice and thick, runs down and just tapers off lovely down into that point there. That's the stuff that I think is also very useful to other people as well. So Ian, I'm probably not going to do another drawing dude, to be honest with you. What time is it? 20 past 10. Maybe stay on for a little bit, I'm not sure. So which one would you like, chat? Would you like the fox or would you like the wolf? Well, which one? So tell a lie, not which one do you want? Which one do you think looks better? The fox or the wolf? I think the fox will do better merely because brighter colours. I just see that just pop in straight away on a YouTube thumbnail. Someone's going to want to do that. It doesn't look too tricky as well, so I think most people will want to do that. I think the owl is something, maybe I do it like later on in the month. Yeah, I like do both. Ian, you can rewind, so the stuff that you missed you can rewind live right now on the feed. You can just double tap on the left hand side and just continue to keep going backwards, or watch the video afterwards.
once it's up on YouTube. But you can watch it now. You can just go backwards and watch the whole thing. You want them all. Yeah, I think this will pop on a YouTube. We'll have a stencil for it, so keep life nice and easy for people. I like it. I like it a lot. Let me see if there's anything else. Can you see the dog? No. That I was working on. Oh, Julie, you missed this. This is a sneak peek of the next special guest tutorial over on YouTube, which will be out next week. What's up, baby? What's up? What's the matter? Lie down. So this is the special guest tutorial that's going to be live on the channel sometime next week. Really cool design. Like I said at the beginning, like I really, people that can like this style, like very minimalistic and kind of like, you know, very simple shapes, just to create these sort of trees or bushes, you know, just really cool design. And I've got a lot of love for that sort of style. I really love this guy. I think if we maybe changed him up a little bit and made him like less Plants vs Zombies, but I actually really like that. I think that would make a sick tutorial. The trousers are rubbish. The trousers are dreadful. The trousers need so much work there. Like, I've just come back to it and like looking at the depth and 3Dness. The 3D look of everything else, that's so off. So off. It looks like a flat sticker. Can't keep your eyes open, cat, any longer. Well, listen, I'm going to call it a day anyway. So I will be wrapping up the tutorial, well, the live stream now. Keep an eye out for the YouTube tutorial, which has just gone live over on not Discord, over on Patreon, but it is the latest episode in the Cooper series. This will be going live tomorrow, not Friday. So this will be live tomorrow. Keep an eye out for that. 6 o'clock my time, wherever that works out for you. And that's it, really. So next time we speak, it'll be after Christmas. So everybody, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. I hope you get everything you want. I hope Santa brings everything, although Cat ruined Santa for everybody earlier on. Thanks to everybody who super chatted in today's stream. If you became a YouTube member, I also appreciate all the support. Have a lovely Christmas. We will be back next Wednesday, so if you do get some time or you're not too drunk, or maybe you are drunk, just come and say hello. Next Wednesday it'll be the 29th, normal time. If you get some time, I'd love to see you there. But otherwise, have a wonderful Christmas, and if I don't see you, have a wonderful New Year, and we'll see each other again next week. Keep an eye out for the tutorial, and don't forget to drop a like. Drop a like down below right now, just before you go. Drop a like, helps the video out a lot. And I'll see you next time.